I didn't know if you needed it or not.
No matter what. Hey, good morning. Hi. Can I give this to you? I don't want garbage on the stage. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Oh, hey. All right. So my name is Megan Simpson. I am the 8th grade girls leader. Woo. Oh, thanks. Thanks. All right. We have Easter coming up this weekend, and how many of you do an Easter egg hunt at home? I need to stay over here. Hey, everyone. This isn't in the way. I'm gonna be so strong. No, I'm so strong. Okay. Easter egg hunts. Who has Easter egg hunts? All right. If you are online, write your favorite candy in the chat. So, this was my daughter. Her name's Raylan. This was her first Easter egg hunt that she could walk. She was very excited about the colored eggs. And then last year, she discovered that Grandma, Micah, let's see what she discovered, that Grandma put money in the eggs. How many of you have someone that puts money in the eggs? Do you run faster? Yes, okay. So there's also something about Easter, and it's who has a big family meal? Big family meal? All right, so I remember when I was little, I would take the black olives and I'd put one on every single finger. Yes? Did you do this? Do you still do this? And you eat the olives off your fingers? Okay. So I also remember our meals, and I love my husband because he let me take this from my great aunt's house. It's kind of gross when I tell you what it is. Does anyone know what this is? Do you know what this is? It's a crumb catcher. Do you have one of these at your house? No? Okay, so that means that every big meal you go around on the dining room table and you collect all the crumbs like a little crumb vacuum, which means there are, I don't know how you clean this thing, years of gross crumbs from my aunt's house in this, but it's how I remember every meal, right? That's cool? All right, I have some candy for you for knowing that. All right. Oh, wait, you guys all want candy? All right. Okay. Let's see. Don't hurt each other. Where did I drop the Kit Kat? Hold, I hear you. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, sit down. There's no candy. There is a little bit of candy. Okay. All right. No, those are expensive. That's an OXO container. Very fancy. All right, so one thing, how often do you get to see your leaders on this stage? How often? How many people like Peeps? Oh, good. Okay, perfect. All right, so I need the leaders up here for a second. We're going to have a quick contest. So come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Clap for your leaders, everyone. Clap for your leaders. Get them up here. That's for you. All right. Yeah, just one. So we're going to make some memories. You want to make some memories? All right, grab one. All right, so we're going to have an Oreo face race. Has anyone done this before? Anyone else? Justin. You have your whole box of gluten-free Oreos? Okay. All right. So we're going to count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And the fastest 2 people will then have a Oreo face-off, and whoever wins gets Peeps for your group. Okay? All right. I'm going to get out of the way so the internet can see you. All right, ready? I need you to count them down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Morgan. Oh. Keep going. No hands. Use your face muscles. Smile. Use your tongue. Yes! Wait, who are you competing? All right, ready? Face off. Good job. All right, feel free to take a clean one if you want to eat one. All right, we're going to have a face off. Good job, Jay. You got it. All right, everyone that did not win can sit down. Good job. Thank you for participating. Does anyone need another Oreo? Wait, you're up here, and who else? You're gonna face off. Yeah, you got to face off. All right, ready? Who are you fighting for? Justin's group. You need to cheer for him. He's fighting for you guys, for your peeps. Okay. All right, Old Faithful. All right, ready? I want you to get up in the front. All right. Here it goes. So what group are you fighting for?
What's that? Where's my group? Where are we? Make some noise. Come on, make some noise.
I'm not hearing any noise.
Who are you fighting for?
What group are you guys? 8th grade? 7th grade guys. There you go. I'm sick of No 7th grade. Okay. No one wants to talk.
All right, ready? Count them down. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. All right. These sandy marshmallows are for you. All right. Here, Justin, you can have gluten-free Oreos for your group. Hold on, we're good. All right. I think there's like 2 left. Not right now. Yeah. Okay. So, are we excited for Easter? Okay. So we know that there's going to be big meals. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt. But why do we actually celebrate Easter? Jesus died for us, and then what happened? And he came back. All right. So the big part of Easter, and sometimes we forget to celebrate it, is that Jesus died for us, and then he came back. So Micah, let's see. We've got the tomb. They closed off the tomb, right? And then they came back, and he wasn't there. And so he was walking around and seeing people and meeting people. And Jesus warned everyone. He warned his disciples, I am going to go away for a little while, and you cannot come with me. Do you think they were sad? Yeah. What else happened right before Jesus left? He had one disciple, and his name's Peter. And we're going to talk a little bit about Peter. But Jesus warned Peter, you're actually going to deny me 3 times. And Peter said, no way, Jesus. I would never do such a thing. So let's look at a picture of Peter. Micah. All right, so this is like how we think of Peter, right? He's like usually in paintings, or when we read the Bible, we use words like ye old, right? Sometimes in our heads, it's hard for us to wrap around in our minds that this was a real person. This was a real fisherman. So instead, let's look at the next picture of Peter, because I think it's a little bit easier to talk about. Okay, so Peter was like a regular guy. He was a regular guy that made mistakes. He was not perfect, right? Raise your hand if you feel like you're totally perfect. Raise your hand if you feel like you're not perfect at all. All right. So Peter was a regular guy that denied Jesus 3 times. And so when Jesus came back, and the guys were all fishing. The disciples were fishing when Jesus came back, and he was standing on the bank. And they were fishing, and they didn't catch anything. And so Jesus said to them, hey, put the net in on the other side, right? He had already died. He had come back, and there was just this guy standing on the beach. He said, put the net in the other side. And they pulled it up, and 157 fish came out in that net. And Peter was in the boat, jumped in the water, and swam to Jesus. They then sat down, made a fire, cooked the fish, had some bread, and had a really nice feast. Okay? So like they had that dinner. They had that 5 olive dinner that we know that we celebrate. We all have that meal. And then Jesus started talking with Peter. So do you think Jesus was a little bit upset with Peter? Just a little bit? Do you think Peter went to bed a couple nights and felt pretty bad that he denied Jesus and said he didn't know him? Yeah. Do you ever go to bed or wake up in the morning and you have that, I really messed up feeling? Yes. All right, me too. I've definitely had that feeling before. So they had finished eating. Micah. Thank you. All right, so they had finished eating, and Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Yes, Lord, he said. You know that I love you. And Jesus said, feed my lambs. So, it's kind of it's a little creepy. It looks like it's smiling. So it is. It's a little creepy. But it got the reaction I wanted. So Jesus said, feed my lambs. All right. So let's see what he said second. He said again, Jesus said, Simon, son of John, do you love me? And he answered, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. And so Jesus said, take care of my sheep. All right. So why do you think that Jesus keeps talking about sheep and lambs? So how does a bear defend himself? With his claws. How does a frog defend itself? With poison, right? How do wolves defend themselves? They stay in a pack, right? They can defend themselves. Sheep, lambs, they cannot defend themselves. They need a shepherd. So Jesus refers to all of us as lambs and as sheep because we cannot defend ourselves without Jesus. Okay, so he keeps asking, Peter, I need you to take care of my sheep. I need you to feed my lambs, okay? For a third time, he said to him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? At this, Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, do you love me? And he said, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. And Jesus said, then feed my sheep. All right. So Jesus asked Peter 3 times, do you love me? And why do you think it was 3 times? Because he was denied 3 times, right? So Jesus knew all along that Peter was going to deny him 3 times. He also knew that he was going to forgive him 3 times. And so in this forgiveness and in this picture of who Peter is, it shows us that we are forgiven. All we need to do is turn to Jesus and let him know that we are sorry for whatever it is, or just talk to Jesus. And all of your sins get wiped away, right? You are always forgiven no matter what. No matter what. And so Peter literally denied Jesus 3 times. Have you ever been in the hall and you thought someone was your friend and you went to wave to them and they ignored you? That hurts. That totally stinks, right? I mean, I remember being a freshman. You're all going to go to, or 8th graders. Where are my 8th graders? You're going to go to high school and you're going to see a friend in the hallway and they might not see you, but you're just going to try to do the nod because it's a big school and you just want to make sure other people see you. And you know what? It's okay if they don't see you. It's okay, but it feels really bad at the moment. And so Jesus was really upset with Peter. And then Jesus said, it's okay, I forgive you. Do you love me? Feed my sheep, take care of my flock, feed my sheep, right? He said it 3 times. Do you think it's hey, grow a lot of grass and feed my sheep? No. Do you think take care of my flock is, hey, be a shepherd and go hang out with sheep for the rest of your life? It's take care of my church, take care of my people, and tell people all about me, okay? So failures are not the end of the story. I promise you, I have failed so many times. And every single time I say, Jesus, I'm really sorry. And every time he fills my heart and I know that it's going to be okay. So whatever happens in your lives, I know how hard middle school is. I know how hard high school is and college. And when you graduate from college and all of a sudden you're supposed to pay for all your own bills, okay? And it gets really hard, but you are never going to do anything that separates you from Jesus. Okay? I'm trying to make eye contact with every single person here. So, all right. Micah. Easter reminds us that we are forgiven no matter what. Can you say it? All right. So, when you are out frolicking in your yard with your Easter basket, trying to find all of the $5 bill eggs or the $1 bill eggs or the biggest egg or the golden egg or whatever it is, and you're eating that awesome meal with your family, I want you to remember that Jesus died for you, rose again, and loves you no matter what. Okay? So when you're eating, when you pick up your fork, I want you to think in your head, no matter what. Cool? Cool. All right. So you are loved, you are accepted, and you are forgiven no matter what. All right. We're going to break into small groups, but first I'm going to pray, okay? Dear Jesus, thank you so much for bringing us together this week before Easter. The huge impact that you've made on our lives, that God sent you, and you died on a cross for us, and you rose again, and you opened the gates of heaven, and you are the way, and we know that if we just say, Jesus, help me, please help me. I'm one of your sheep. I am defenseless. Please help me. He will always be there, and he will love you no matter what. So take this and just know that you are so, so loved. You are forgiven in all things. Amen. Okay, now you can go to small group. Love you.